Hello, it's me from the future. Just wanted to let y'all know that for some reason the microphone didn't connect to my phone during that entire 30 minutes, so it's just from my phone microphone. I hope y'all enjoy the episode. I'm sorry about that issue. Appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all in a week. What the fuck is a kilometer? Okay. Today is Thanksgiving. What the fuck? What the fuck is a kilometer? I don't know. Who knows what the fuck a kilometer is? Um, Happy America. Happy Christopher Columbus. Let's get this shit on. So today I just really want to talk about what I'm thankful for, and the first thing that comes up to the top of my head is like the I'm thankful for the freedom to not be boring as fuck and list what I'm thankful for on Thanksgiving. So that I just wanted to be different today. I just really wanted to make sure that y'all know I'm not like everyone else. So with that being said, let's talk about my week recap. First of all, let's talk about this. So this is my $5 Bluetooth microphone clipped onto a metal straw. This metal straw has some history with me. This metal straw is the metal straw that I use to warm up my vocal cords before I record or before I sing, which I don't even warm up before I sing. I just be singing singing in the shower. Last week I had a great time. If I do say so myself. So let's talk about the first event of my weekend, which was a concert, which I did talk about last time. Talked about quite a few concerts, and I do realize that I forgot that I went to a Foo Fighters concert as well, and I honestly can't even put that on the list because I'm gonna have to rearrange my entire list. Anyway, that concert was so fun. We left my house at like 5:30, and it took us like an hour to get there, and I had to drive, and I was like, once we got there, we parked, and it was super cold outside, and we had to wait in line for like 45 minutes, and then we went inside. We were only like a couple rows back from the stage. It was like general admission standing, and it was a pretty good concert. The opener was awesome. His name was Henrik. He was very good, and I have all of his songs added to a playlist right now. David Kushner was the main artist, so we saw him, and he was really good. He has such a smooth voice. Like there's so much depth, and it's just it's like honey. Like that shit just flows out. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like it's just so warm and smooth and controlled, and he has insane vocal control, by the way, might I add. I don't know, he was just incredible, and it was just a really nice night. I will complain though because okay, let's talk about this. Why at concerts do they not let you open your own fucking water? Like, I paid $7 for a can of Liquid Death, and why did they have to open the can? Like, are you fucking, like, why do y'all not let us have caps? Like, why do you not let us have shit? Like, if I'm paying $7, like, can't I just open it myself? And no, I'm not tipping you for popping my can open. Anyways, that was a nice night. I had work the next day. I was extremely tired. Speaking of work, today's Thanksgiving, so yesterday was the day before Thanksgiving, and I worked literally only from 2 to 7, and normally my department closes at 6, so I've never worked until 7 before, and tell me why I was doing shit up until the last second of my shift yesterday, and that was just so chaotic. We had so much stuff to do, and if you don't know, I work in a bakery, so Thanksgiving and a bakery really don't mix well because people don't make their own bread a lot of the time, or pies. So I was in charge of all that stuff. I did learn how to make cream puffs and eclairs though, which was quite a fun task. Let's not talk about work anymore because I don't want to talk about that establishment. On Sunday, I went to a wedding. with my dad, and my girlfriend was there, and because it was her dad getting married. I don't know why I said it like that, y'all. I'm sorry. I love her family, and they're so nice. It was a really nice night. I danced a lot. Honestly, the entire night. I feel like I was dancing the entire night, and then I also had to work the next morning. But that was really fun, and I spent a lot of the night trying to get my dad to dance, like come to the dance floor, because like, why was this man sitting there like this the entire time? And me and my girlfriend went to go dance, and every time that we would get up, I would be like, come on, like, let's go. This man just sat, he was like, and you know what it took to get this man to get up and dance? You know what it took? It took some random, okay, we didn't really, I didn't know anyone who was at the wedding because I don't know like the entire family tree. So the only people I knew that were there were like my girlfriend's siblings and their girlfriends. Not even, I don't really know their girlfriends, but my girlfriend's siblings and the two people getting married. So there were so many people there. I didn't know any of them except for those people. And you know what it took to get my dad to get out on the dance floor and dance? Some random older woman coming up to him and like grabbing his hand and taking him to go dance. And that was honestly one of the highlights of my life. Because nobody could do it. If I couldn't do it, I didn't think anyone was going to be able to do it. But some random person comes and swoops this man up, and I'm like, all right. And you know what? I was trying to convince him like this. I was saying it like this. What if your girlfriend is here right now? You know, like, you never know who's going to be at the place you're at. You could meet the love of your life here. And still didn't motivate him at all, you know. But I don't believe him. Having a girlfriend just like, I would know. We can get into that in a second, but he did end up dancing with this lady, and it was so funny. It was so hilarious that I was like laughing really hard, and like there was like, I don't know what's happening. Like it felt like I was coughing or wheezing, and I literally almost threw up like 3 times because I was laughing so hard. And then that was followed by like me burping 2 million times. I don't know. It must have like really pushed like the gas out of my chest. I literally don't know what that was about. But so he started dancing with this lady, and I was like, I gotta do it. So I took a video, and I have a video, and I'm not gonna put it in just because like I don't want to like put the lady in the video, or like I don't know, because I don't know her. I don't know. So I'm not gonna put the video in, but like I really wish that I could, because that shit was so funny. And I actually just now remember that I had that video, so I'm gonna go watch it after this because it was so hilarious. Like, I don't know, like the situation was so crazy because this man was sitting there for a solid like 1 or 2 hours just doing nothing, and it takes this random old lady to come grab him and take him to go dance. Like, that shit was fucking wild. Plus, this lady had insane dance moves. She was getting down the entire night. Like, man, that man gotta loosen up for real, because like once you have a little fun, like you start to be like, oh, this is kind of fun. And I know he was feeling it. I know damn well he was feeling it, and he does too, because you can't just go to a wedding or go to a party and just be sitting there like a boring ass bitch. I mean, I guess you can, because that's what he was doing, but beware for the old woman who will take you and take you to go dance because you're being a little weenie. Let's talk about girlfriends. Okay, so girlfriends. How many girlfriends have I had in my life? Let's talk about that. How many girlfriends have I had in my life? I've had 3. I've had more boyfriends than I've had girlfriends, and I think I'm gay. I don't really know. But I currently am dating a woman. So my 3 girlfriends that I've had, my first one sucked, was crazy, and traumatized me, and we're not even going to get too deep into that because that's a little too personal. My second girlfriend, need I say more? That was my first and only long distance relationship that I would have had and will ever have. God willing, because I literally can't do that shit. Because I just be like, when I get in relationships, I'm such a bitch that will like hold you the fuck down. Like, I do everything for the people that I'm dating, and like, girl, to serve as a testament, there was this man who I dated when I was like, I don't know, probably 13. I literally don't fucking know. But I dated this man and he cheated on me, and I was still like, I love you, but I love you, bruh. I love you. And I still got back with him, and it was fucking embarrassing, and I can't believe that I'm admitting this on camera right now. But that did happen, and honestly, it was kind of like, it was like, that was my first like person that I kissed, so I was like attached in a whole different way. And you know what? I regret nothing. I regret nothing in my life because it made me who I am today. Y'all can, okay, if y'all have embarrassing ass stories, like, just remember that it really helped shape you into the bitch you are today, because you would never do some fuck shit like that again. You would not, because I would never beg for a bitch to get back together with me if they cheated on me with my best friend, matter of fact. Like, you could never catch me doing that ever again. Sometimes you really just need to learn your lessons. And like, again, my last relationship, my ex-girlfriend, we were long distance. I'm never doing some dumb bitch ass shit like that again. And there's so many things that I learned from that relationship that I will never do again. Like, I will never like give myself to a bitch that won't even fucking look twice at me. Like, you got me so twisted. You got me so twisted, because that's crazy. And to serve as a testament to that, like, so many things that I will not go back and do. Like, y'all don't even know this, but I don't have a relationship with my mom, and I haven't since I was like 12 or 13. And that itself is like, literally, if you know me, like, that shit affects me in my daily life, in like literally every aspect of my life, because like, I'm a girl, like, girls need moms. Like, girls don't need moms, bitch, because here I am. But like, I think that certain relationships are like crucial to like your development, and I didn't have that. So but I'm very lucky to have my dad. Why I do that? Wait, they don't love you like I love. But yeah, I'm glad that I have my dad. My dad is my dad and my mom, so like, he really be playing the part with that damn long ass hair. Anyway, yeah, sometimes it really takes like you having a really dumb bitch moment to like learn from something and never have it done to you again. Like, I know a lot of people, okay, listen, my last relationship that I was in, it was a serious relationship that lasted almost 2 years, nearly 2 years. And I was having so many dumb bitch moments, because why were we fighting every single day, and like, I was always crying. And like, first of all, in the beginning of that relationship, I literally stopped talking to my best friend, because me and this best friend had a history, and my new girlfriend didn't like that, and she took it really to heart. She took everything to heart, to be honest. But anyway, sometimes people just need to develop, and I'm not trying to talk shit, but I don't respect that person. I'm sorry. I feel like this. I don't talk shit. I just be saying the truth, and if you don't like it, like, I don't really know what to say to you. Like, if the shoe fits, though, you know? Like, I don't know. I really hope someone can relate to this, because if not, then I just sound insane and like such a mean person. But I swear I'm not. Basically, everyone's got to have their dumb bitch moment. Everyone's got to have someone that makes them a dumb bitch. Everyone's got to fall in love so bad that they're a dumb bitch. Everyone's got to, like, I don't know, you got to really, like, face plant before you get up and start running again, for real. I literally don't know what that even means. I just made that up because I'm staring at a sidewalk where I've tripped one time. Also on that sidewalk, I fell off of a skateboard straight back into the road, banged my head, and was in the emergency room all night and was puking crazy. So ever since then, every time I get hit in the head, I get like extremely dizzy. Sorry, it's really windy outside right now. That's what it's like to live in the middle of a million mountains. And hopefully they don't turn our power off. Anyway, have y'all seen all the Wicked promo that's going around? Like, shit's so funny, and like all the interviews is crazy. I don't even know the other girl's name. I only know Ariana Grande because that's Ariana Grande, but I'm not sure who the other person is. I don't think I'll even be watching that movie just because it's not really my type of movie. Like, I'm more into like action or scary, or that's really it. I've never been like a Disney movie or a musical person. I think that's a musical. Wicked, I think it's a musical, or like some kind of theater thing. I'm not entirely sure. But I think that shit is so funny because why every time they're always crying? Like every clip I see, they're crying. Every single clip I see, they're crying. Or like, they're like, be fucking for real. Be fucking for real. Because if everything's making you cry, like, I don't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I say this every day, girl. I'm really not trying to be disrespectful, but their marketing team got hella money, for real. They got hella money. What was that other thing that was going around that had crazy marketing? Oh, Smile, that movie Smile. I didn't watch that either because even though I just said that I like scary movies or action movies, I'm terrified of movies that are actually scary. Like, I haven't seen, like, Poltergeist or The Conjuring or any of those because I'm too scared to watch that because they're, like, actually supposed to be, like, for real scary. Really, that Wicked stuff be driving me kind of nuts because what's going on? I wish, like, there are so many times in my life where I'll be talking to someone or I'll see someone say something or I'll see a video or a photo and I'm like, first of all, you need to be studied. Second of all, I really, really, really wish I could go into that person's brain and like just see what they're thinking. Like, so many interesting people. One time I was talking to someone and I was explaining how this container would fit this item better. And they turned it into a full mathematical, like, well, the diameter of the... It is not that serious. Just put the damn cookie in the box. Like, I cannot. But also, I don't know if this is coming from some deeper thing inside of me because I'm horrible at math and I don't understand what they're saying, or if I genuinely think that it's just pointless because it kind of is, because I don't really need to know the scientific or mathematical equation of how the height of this box will fit this better because of the diameter of this and that. Just put the damn cookie in the box. Like, I really don't know what else to say. Oh, I thought that was my hair. On Tuesday, 2 days ago on Tuesday, I was supposed to get an MRI for this guy. And this guy is in my wrist. And so I went and I was crying at the club because I was like, first of all, I don't want to be here. Second of all, I was having a horrible day. Third of all, that shit was probably gonna hurt and I'm scared. Fourth of all, I walked in and they were like, you gotta take all your jewelry out. And I'm like, I can't take this one out because I really can't because it's not healed and I don't know how to take it out, which I found out later. So I get in and they're like, oh, you gotta change your clothes. So I start changing my clothes and I'm like crying because I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And I was like, I was going through it that day. and everything was annoying me. And then I had to figure out how to take my eyebrow jewelry out, and so I was trying to get it out for so long, and even my dad came to try to help me because I was crying because that shit hurt and I couldn't get it out because like it's not healed, so like pulling at it hurts, and it's actually like kind of bloody right now because like it got pulled at so much. And then I had to end up rescheduling that whole appointment, and it just made me so mad because I'd been waiting like months at this point. I think about 2 months or like a month and a half for this appointment so I can see if I need to get surgery or not. And the fact that it didn't work out and I was already having a horrible day and it was like 30 minutes from my house that I had to drive, it just made me so upset, and I was really mad to the point where I turned my phone off, which I've been doing that a lot lately, like turning my phone off or turning my location off because I just want to be alone, like completely alone so bad. I don't want anyone to know where I am. I don't want anyone to like call me or text me. Like I just want to be completely alone a lot of the time right now. Sorry. Anyway, I was really mad, and I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do because I rescheduled it to like a week from today, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't know if I can even put like a silicone or a plastic one in here because it's not healed, which like I should be fine because it's only about an hour, but it's just gonna be annoying because I'm gonna have to go to my piercer and like have him change it because I can't get that shit out like for real. So I'm probably gonna like, I don't know, call him or something and be like, hey, what do I do? Because they're not letting me get an MRI and I need to get an MRI. And yeah, because they were saying, oh, it can't be metal, but like it's titanium, which I'm pretty sure that's what like implants and stuff are made of, like titanium. Like if you got like a titanium hip or something. I actually don't know if you can get metal hips. I literally don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what they use when you get like implants, titanium. And so I feel like it should have been fine, but when I called to reschedule, I was like, it's titanium, is that fine? And they were like, no jewelry. Like, I don't know. The lady was just being disrespectful, and you know what? No, she was being rude, and I was not even about to try because I was already having like such a day. Speaking of that, healthcare is so fucking annoying. Like, my dad used to handle all of it before I was 18, but now I'm 18 and like, girl, because why do I have to call 6 times for them to... So when I went to this appointment for my wrist, my last appointment for my wrist, I saw a specialist because they were like, oh, maybe you have a tear. So then I went to see a specialist and he was like, oh, I think it's fully torn, so we're gonna do some x-rays. So I did some x-rays, came back, and he was like, well, we're gonna have to do the special scan to see if your like ligament is torn because I think your ligament is torn. So I'm like, okay, and that's where I was going right now. But my insurance, my insurance like had to first approve this type of scan because it's like probably super expensive. And so once they did that, they were like seeing which like place did the scan so that I could go to a place and get the scan done. And I was calling twice a week for like 3 weeks, maybe even a month. And every time I called, I would be like, oh, are there any updates on this? Because I haven't heard anything back. And they would be like, oh, the last thing I see here is that they left a message to the name of the place that you might be able to get the scan at. So I'm like, okay. And they'd be like, okay, call back in a couple days if you haven't heard anything. So that's why I was calling so much, because I wasn't hearing anything. Come to find out, 2 weeks after that first call, I call and I'm like, hey, I haven't heard anything still, and I don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, they actually haven't even contacted anyone. And I'm like, are you being for real? Like, all these times I've been calling and y'all can't like pick up, like how long does it take to pick up a phone and be like, hey, do you all do this scan? Do y'all do this scan? Like, I literally don't understand that at all. And that's why it took me so long to get this damn scan. Because at first they were also saying that, oh, this place doesn't do them. And so I was like, is there any other place that can do them? And the lady was like, no, not here. And I'm like, girl, I don't care, not here. Like, not here, she was saying as in like in our county. And I was like, yeah, I mean like anywhere. And she was like, no. And I was like, I know you fucking lying. But anyway, I was lucky enough to finally find a place I could do it. And then after all that shit, like I had to go through that the other day where I couldn't even get the damn thing done because of my jewelry. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's been so much. So it's been kind of a crazy week, I guess. Well, just a busy weekend because I really haven't. I mean, yeah, it's been like a week since my last podcast was recorded. So it's been a crazy week, kind of. I had the crazy weekend and then I've just been working. I just really, really hope that I can get answers on my wrist soon because it's really upsetting to not be able to play my instruments as I normally do. And it's been since June that I've been in pain, and so it's almost been 6 months now. And it's just been really, really, really difficult. I still try to play guitar, but it's different because I can't, I don't have the same, range of motion with this on. And so, I don't know. I just hope whatever the recovery is that it's not too bad and I can get back to my regular life soon because, I don't know, I'm really scared to get surgery because they told me at my first orthopedic appointment that if I get surgery, the elasticity of my wrist is gonna be messed up because it's my ligament that needs to get repaired, allegedly. And so I don't know. I'm scared because I feel like that's gonna be really tough, and I don't want to lose my ability to do anything, and it's just really scary. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I don't have to get surgery, but I'm starting to come to terms and accept the fact that I'm most likely gonna have to get surgery if it's what they're saying is going on, because it's just not feeling good. It's not the things that I'm being told are not sounding good, and I don't know. It's just going to be months of recovery, whatever it is, and I'm not really looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to having my life back. But yeah, sorry to get so serious all of a sudden, but I am just so scared for that. I think we're good. I think that's about enough time for y'all to hear me talk on this Friday night that you're probably listening to this, or whatever day you're listening to it. Thank you for holding space for today's podcast. I appreciate everyone listening. I appreciate the feedback or just things that I've been hearing from people. It's been nice. This is doing a lot better than I thought it would. I didn't think anyone was going to watch it at all, but I think we have a 5.5 hour watch time right now, which means that 10 people have listened to the whole thing. It's about 30 minutes, so that was really nice to know and see, so thank you. That's really awesome. I hope everyone has a great holiday, and I hope y'all get good sleep and eat good food, whatever it is you're eating, because we're not even doing turkey here, to be honest. We're making chicken and steak, so I hope everyone has a good rest of their week, and I will see y'all in the next episode. Remember to question the existence of a kilometer this Thanksgiving.